What's up, guys? I know this looks a little different, but something happened to my intro, so I thought I'll just show y'all how this foundation looks in different lighting while I do my intro. Welcome back, Tater Tots. It's your girl Tati. I'm here for another video, and this is a review on the CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Foundation, which I love, and I use the shade D80 in Soft Sable. So yeah, if you want to see my thoughts on this and see how your girl looking like this, then go ahead and keep on watching. To start this off, I already primed my face with the Budescu. I'm using the Lavender. I usually use this for my skincare, but I'm trying to get rid of it because my rose water is so low. We're going in without primer. I'm using the One Heck of a Block. We're not primed. We're going to start on our eyebrows, and I've been using mascara for my eyebrows lately. I did start this trick on my 12 days of slay that I did over on my Instagram, and I really like this trick. It makes it so much easier to do your eyebrows because you just boom, 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 and you're done. I'm about to put the foundation on my face now because that's my next step. I put out 2 pumps. While I'm putting that on, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit. So for this, if your eyebrows are not black, I would suggest using a brown one. And if your eyebrows are dark, I don't know, I would suggest just using a regular eyebrow gel. It smells just like the Elixir foundation. Same perfumey. It really smells like pears to me. I don't know why. Let's blend it out. This shade is a little darker. It's not just way, well, if you look at my chest, this is kind of really dark compared to me. This to me is medium coverage because I put 2 pumps on and you can still see through my skin. Like, I especially know when something's medium coverage because I have a mole right here and you can still see my mole. Like, if you're up close on my face, it didn't cover it. But I'm gonna put on one more pump and try to see, well, a pump and a half, and see if I could build this up just a little bit more. I'm also using a sponge, so maybe this foundation just isn't full coverage with a sponge. I don't really like full coverage foundations because I don't really need a full coverage foundation. It's just not a thing. I use full coverage concealers. I will say though, after I added that other pump and a half or whatever, however much amount, it definitely covered it up. I mean, going over my sponge and blending it out definitely is like, she's still not full to me. But she's doing enough to cover up the little scar I have on my nose, to cover up just enough. I'm putting my concealer on. I'm using LA Girl and Espresso. Y'all know the usual. I was just so shocked with this color difference because this is really just so dark compared to my other soft sable, and compared to like how I swatched it in the summertime. So I'm like, maybe this is just my summer shade. I want to pick up D60 or D70. I don't know which one though, because D70, when I saw the swatches online, it looks a little bit cool, but like it looks yellow to me, like it's gonna turn gray, and yellow stuff turns gray on me. And D60 looked warm, even though will look cool, like as in like it's not gonna turn red on me. I mean, gray or red or nothing. But when I was reading the descriptions, it was the opposite. I think the description said that D60 is like a cool, warm tone, and D70 is not. I was just confused. I'm doing reverse contouring because this is so dark that she needs some brightness. It's too hard. It's too hard to get these along the same. Once you put your concealer down, we're gonna spray this again because we're trying to lock this in. It definitely helps blend too, because the LA Girl will dry on you. She will dry and not move. So if you feel like your LA Girl is set too long, just spray your face a little bit. It will blend it out. It will blend itself out. What have y'all been liking lately? What products do y'all want to try? Want me to try? I really want to try the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop together because I love it, and I haven't seen too many like reviews. Like when I look up NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop dark skin, like for the powder, for everything, I just don't see enough. Or at least when I was looking it up, I didn't. And that's why, bro, I'm starting to work, and I'm so excited because your girl is tired of being broken. Your girl is tired of seeing, like, when NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop came out, I knew. When Rihanna stuff was about to come out, I knew when everything, like, I Could definitely get these reviews to y'all out like boom, boom, pam. Like order, pre-order online, everything if I had the funds. That's the most difficult thing of like having the funds, being able to go to the store to pick all of this stuff up. All of that really plays a part in my, you know, ability to give y'all certain reviews or do certain stuff like on time, which I'm not really tripping about because it's like alright, I don't even have that many subscribers. It's not that big of a deal, but it's like I want to create that type of content. Like I told y'all when I started my channel, it's certain stuff I just want to do. This is not blending out. That's why if y'all never see, that's why your girl don't ever do nothing like this. Because I am horrible at blending stuff out. Blending this little line out straight. Like me and straight stuff and, you know, sharp edges and all of that, we do not get along. And why is my under eyes? She just gonna have to, yeah, she just gonna have to do that. Okay, the girl is a little more balanced, but what I'm going to do is go back with the sponge that I used for my foundation. I'm just gonna take whatever is left on here and go back and use that kind of as a contour. You know, kind of to help bring the darkness back to those areas. These wedges are the truth. I love these. I discovered these doing a tutorial that I never got to upload. And it was like me doing throwback makeup and using like throwback products. And because I don't know if y'all know, but sometimes I use a foundation brush to blend out my foundation, like a straight foundation brush. And I'll use this because I, you know, people used to use wedges. But I wet it. And this feels so good. It's so perfect. It's not good to blend out a like area, like too much area. Like if you trying to do your whole foundation with this, I wouldn't suggest it. But concealer, perfect. I'm just going back over, blending stuff out. I see what YouTubers talk about when they're like, when you do certain things, because y'all, if y'all don't know, I don't wear foundation all the time. And so when you use foundation or when you're really trying to make something blended and make it work, you go over it a million times. Like a million times just trying to make sure everything look good. I feel like on camera it looks more balanced than it does in person just because my skin is weird. Sometimes she wants to be olive, sometimes she wants to be a little more yellow, sometimes she want to be a little bit more red. So she don't know what she want to do all the time. Take my concealer, put that under my eyes. And I'm just setting all the places that I highlighted, which I probably shouldn't have set under here. I'm going to set my face with this powder next. Set my full face with the TruBlend powder. Yeah, I'm so ugly. Trying to do Instagram tutorials. Pray for them. Swirl it around, knock it out some, and then just swirl it all around your face. Well, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back with my final thoughts on these products. What's up, y'all? I'm back. I did a little slight natural beat, you know, a little highlight, not much. Fix some eyebrows, do some mascara on, some lip gloss, highlight, all that cute stuff. I'm gonna say on camera, looking at my viewfinder, on camera it looks pretty good, it looks pretty cohesive. I feel like under my lights, it looks pretty good, but like my face looks more pink on camera, and my body looks more like an olivey, yellow, golden type of tone. I don't think it's picking up on camera. I think on camera it looks pretty good. But yeah, in person, that's how I was looking. Y'all, I wanted to add like some type of yellow to my skin, and I never usually want to do that, but it was just something. I was like, I need yellow, olive, something in here to match this on my body. And so then I went from here to different lighting in my restroom, and in my restroom it flipped, and my body, because y'all, I'm red. If you see me in person, like real life, I'm pretty red. So my body's all red and luscious and cute, and my face is starting to look a little ashy, look a little too yellowish, kind of grayish. Not grayish, but to me golden pulls a little gray on me, and I don't know what that is. I use this with products that I like and I usually use, and I usually get my skin tone, so I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the powder. Maybe it's the powder, or maybe honestly it's the foundation, because the foundation is a little too dark, and I think that might be the real problem. Like the foundation is just a little too dark, or a little too gray, something on me. I don't know what it is exactly. But other than that color thing that I kind of figure out, go back to the store, try out D60, which I think might be my color, or D70. But other than that, I like this. I like how my face looks. It looks a lot more full. I kind of get the full glam thing because I feel like my face looks a lot more full glam. My face definitely looks madder than it usually looks a little bit. I just want to see how it holds up because I use my regular sprays that work really good. I use my regular primer that I love that controls my oil, and this is supposed to be mattified. I use my little concealer, so hopefully it all works together and it wears good because I like this. I like the powder. It didn't emphasize any texture on my skin, any extra texture or anything. I think that it blended pretty well. I don't see too much blotchiness that I can blame the powder for. I think that the powder did a really good job at what it was supposed to do. It blends over my face. It's pretty lightweight. It does have a tint. It is not translucent. It does have light coverage, but it will add some to your face, especially if you need to add that color back to your face or brighten up something. I feel like this did good. Foundation blended beautifully. I don't know. It says a comfort matte. I believe that. I don't know about transfer resistant. And that's mainly the main thing that it says. Hey guys, I'm back. I didn't get a chance to do any check-ins, but I mean, I really didn't need to do any check-ins because this is my face at the end of the day. I came to y'all around 12 something and now it is 8:46, so we are 8 hours, 9 hours really in to the process. And my face looks good. I was at a game. I was hooping, hollering, yelling, all of that. And your girl feels like there's a reasonable amount of moisture on my face. Like my nose and my T-zone, places that usually get oily. My chin isn't even that oily, on my forehead. It's a little oily, but not too much. But these areas that usually get oily, got oily of course. But my foundation is still on. It looks good. It's definitely much more pink under this light. And even when I went in the restroom, I noticed that it is much more orangey. And it looks like that on camera a little bit. And I don't know what that is. That might be because of how, like, just because the grease and the shine. But yeah, this is zero touch-ups. And your girl feels like she looks decent. Y'all, I put a blindfold on. I had a blindfold on, and they was like, did it mess with my makeup? Everybody's like, no, because they actually didn't mess with my face makeup. And what I want to do actually is try to touch up. I'm gonna take the same little flower, same powder brush, use this powder, and I'm gonna try to touch up with it and see how it works to touch up. My chin looks fine. Looks pretty good. I feel like this powder will help balance my face out if my face is ever too yellow. Because, I mean not too yellow, my face is ever too red. Because when I did my face on my chin, it just seemed to make my face much more like brown and match and the oranginess go away. And I might be using too much of this, so I'm gonna knock this off. Now what I will say about this is that to me my chin and my forehead has gotten a little matter. These areas in my nose kind of matted up, but like the area where everything is, it didn't do as well. And maybe I need to take a different brush to do it, but usually when I touch up, it doesn't take as much to make these parts not seem as oily. And I feel like I'm still getting a little pickup of some oil. But so yeah, for my face, it's pretty cool. It still looks good. So that is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thumbs up and share it so that other people can see my videos. You know, we can get out there. And of course, we need you to subscribe. So that you can join this potato family and grow with your girl. Y'all get so. But alright y'all, it's time for check-ins. Oh, my body just looks on camera, and I'm gonna be mad if I look at this on the computer and be like, girl, it did not match.